Talk about a safe takedown that you can do. Turn this way. We're going to go for a collar drag here. All right. So a lot of you have seen me show this before, but I've been working on it myself. And obviously, if you roll with me in here and we stand, you know I do this a lot. The good thing about this is it doesn't take a lot of skill. And if you mess it up, you're probably not going to get killed over it. I mean, some judo throws where you got to turn your back to throw them. If you mess that up, that's it. You know, they're on your back, they're choking you, whatever. This, if you screw it up, at least you're still facing them. You can get yourself in guard, right? So it's not over if you make a mistake. The nice thing about it is fairly low risk, and if you get good at it, you can, chain it to a lot of different things. If I get him down here, I can get to his back really easy. But low skill requirement, low risk, and it's pretty repeatable. All right. So we'll talk about a lot of different things with this. I'm going to look for my cross grip here. All right. If his gi's super tight, I might want to make a go at it to get this open first, right? Or this one, right? But I want this cross grip here. Okay. So when we're standing, right, I'm kind of guarding mine, and I'm waiting for him to shoot, right? And if he shoots with that other hand, no, you can shoot with your hand, right? Right, I'm just blocking, and I get my grip, okay? Or if he's not, right, maybe I'm reaching in his hand, and I get his collar. Either of those will work. I want to get a nice grip on the collar and get a, good grip on it. From here, I'm looking to control either the wrist or the sleeve here. I could also control the cuff, right? Any of those will work. What I'm trying to do is I'm going to have to step past him. I really want to kind of line my legs up with him, right? So if I get, he's pretty much set. He's kind of off balance here, the way he's standing. Typically, you don't have to, but if you're square, right, it's kind of odd for you to be reaching here and stepping with the other one. But if I'm here and I have this grip, what I'm looking to do is get to match out with his foot. I really want everything to be in line. My foot is in his 2 feet, okay? If my legs are long enough, on Dave, I'm probably not gonna reach all the way across to the far foot to block. So when I'm here, right, I have control, I'm gonna step out here as this comes in, and then since Ben and I are a similar size, I can just block this foot here with the inside of my sole. I'm not kicking it, I'm just gonna fall down, okay? So I'm gonna step out here, drop, and come up, okay? I don't wanna pull myself all the way to the mat. I don't wanna lay on my back because he can counter that by facing me. I really don't wanna get any further than my elbow if I fall down, okay? I wanna make my grip, step out, right? I wanna step past him, and I'm just gonna drop with this foot. And turn, okay? The reason he's falling the way he is because he's kind of got his feet backwards. He's kind of, with most right-handed guys, they're gonna tend to be like this, the right foot in front. He's kind of opposite, so he's kind of spinning on me when he falls, but that's okay. My goal is, my head's gonna be above him and my hips are gonna be above him. So I should be able to take this position when he hits the mat. Okay, switch feet. All right, get my grip here, step, right? If his leg is too far back and I can't reach it, I'm just gonna work on getting my hamstring in front of this leg. Okay, that's the other option. So if the guy's tall and he can't get that far across, I'm just gonna drop here, and turn, okay? Does that make sense? Now he's falling completely down. A lot of people are gonna fall, land on their knees, all right? If he lands on his knees, all right, so I got my grip, step, drop. He comes up here. I want to extend his arm. So when I'm here, I want to look back at him, right? He tries to come up. I want that stiff arm, okay? This hand is going to come up and hook his hip, okay? Or I can reach around to get to his thigh, all right? Turn around here. So I can be here, cupping his thigh, or I can be closed on his hip. What I do not want to do, so the collar, is reach around and get to his chest. He's gonna roll me if he does that. He's gonna grab that wrist. I cannot let him grab that wrist. I'm gonna go for a ride, okay? Cup his inner thigh here. Now I have control of his collar and that, okay? I can work on taking this back from here. I definitely scored already. All right. You can also just clamp at the hip too. Okay, right here. That way, if he reaches, nothing there. Okay. If he reaches at this here, I can pull it out. Right. If I get in here and he gets my wrist, I cannot pull that out. So I'm going to go for a right. Does that make sense? Things to not do. Get extended grips here and try to pull him from here. It's never going to end well. So if I just try to pull, he sees what's coming and he's going to counter it. All right? Does that make sense? So if I'm way here and I try to pull, he's on top of me. I don't want that. He has to go past me. You understand? Yep. All right. So one more time. Grip. Here. I'm going to step. This is going to turn in, and then I'm just going to fall. Here. Okay. If he falls like that, I'm just going to follow it to like this knee on belly and/or side control position. Any questions? Anybody?
Is your end goal in that situation a knee on belly?
As guys are better and used to like not getting taken down, they're going to land on their knees. They can post on their hands. If they post on their hands, it's going to change what I do because I'm not going to finish the same way.
For like competition purposes, if he falls like that, are you trying to go straight on a knee on belly for points, or are you going to try and go straight to mount?
To mount?
Yeah, like if he's already laid out.
Not mount. Side control, knee on belly. Whatever's better for the control, depending on how he lands. Okay? I would assume most people are going to land in more of a turtle position. So we need to know how to chase that hip. Okay? So when I do fall, step here, right? This position, this S position here, I'm going to fold this leg, and this comes up, and I'm chasing the hip.
So you said you're just punching the collar and scrambling.
I want to punch that collar into him, right?
Scrambling over
So I'm gonna, when I drag him past, I'm gonna punch that collar and look his direction, right? So that way, when I fold this, I come in and get his hip. All right? That's what I want you guys looking for. If he completely falls to the mat, we're gonna follow him into knee on belly or side control. Does that make sense? All right? We're gonna do this for time. 2 minutes, just one guy doing it, okay? Don't rush it at first. Once the 2 minutes is up, you guys will switch. And then that way you guys get time to do reps. Be mindful if you're the guy getting thrown, or it's not really a throw, taken down. Don't bounce your face off the mat. You know it's coming, so it shouldn't happen. Now, if you surprise somebody, that's exactly what happens.
I got you on.
All right? We good? All right, get your partners. All right, we're going to work a back control escape. We're just going to go EBI style here, right? Okay, so I want to get both on here if I can at first. All right, I'm going to do a basic one. There's other versions we can do to free our legs without using our hands. I'm going to show you like the first one that I use that I still use to this day. Immediately, what I'm trying to do is turn my chin down and get this free, my left hand in this case, because he's got his choke hand on this side. So the one close to my neck, okay? I would prefer, from my defensive standpoint, to fall on the side, the non-choke side or his weak side, okay? It's harder for me to get out if I go here, okay? Come back up. All right, so I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna work to get his heel if I can. So keep your feet in tight. All right, I wanna cup his heel. All right, next thing I wanna do is tuck my chin and hold this, right? I'm gonna scoot here, and now I'm gonna peel. When I peel this, I'm gonna hop over. All right, so come back. So come to the side, here. I'm gonna peel, pop, okay? So now I have pressure and I'm leaning into him, okay? I am not gonna turn this way. He's gonna end up on my back, okay? Come back. I'm gonna lean into him. I'm on my feet and pressure into his back. I'm gonna bridge and turn over my left shoulder. So he's gonna hold, yeah, and I end up in side control, okay? We immediately have to protect our neck, tuck our chin, and I'm gonna work on freeing that leg, okay? Do one more going this way, then I'll go that way. Right? So I protect, right? I'm gonna scoop and fall to the side. I'm gonna fall to the weak side, okay? Here, see it already came out, okay? Peel, go for the heel, not up here, okay? Even if he's tight, if I have his heel, here, and I come out like almost like 90 degrees. Now I'm gonna bridge and turn into him. Here, okay? I should be in a position where I'm on top controlling his hips. Any questions? It's simple, but I think it's one of the more effective ones. I've been doing it forever. Clearly, we don't want to be in that position, but we got to protect our neck immediately, and we need to work on freeing one of those hooks right away. Okay.
If the hook does come off on the opposite side, should you ever go to that side?
No, because I've already set my grips.
Oh, okay, there.
Right.
Yeah.
If I don't, like if I go to that other side, I'm not really set up to make my turn.
Oh, that's right. You can't bridge.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I come out this way, I'm going to have pressure on you where you can't just come up.
Right.
Okay, it's not perfect. You're gonna have people that, you know, even though you do it, it doesn't work that way. Go the other way. Right. So here, tuck. I'm gonna fall to the weak side. Scoot. I'm gonna peel. Here. Okay. Now, hold it on his arm still. Bridge and turn. Go to him. My right hand's blocking his hip. Left hand's going over the other hip. And I control.
Now, I notice you scoot it down.
I'm trying to scoot down a little bit. It makes it harder for you to keep me tight.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'm also want to make sure I clear the hips.
Okay.
Right. I need to clear that hip on the weak side.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Any questions?
So if you do go to the other side, is that a whole different scenario?
No. I mean, it's not that it can't work. It's just harder to get out. So I'll go to this side. Right. So I'm gonna fall. Do you see what I'm looking at here?
Okay.
You see what the control is?
Yeah.
So what problem do I have here? I'm holding the choke side, right, with my right arm, right?
Oh, you can't get to
So now I can't get to this foot. So I'm gonna have to free this foot without my hand.
Gotcha.
That's the problem. Okay? I mean, this makes way more sense. Okay? Just for the ease and where my body position's at. Otherwise, I'm gonna kind of be forced here to figure out a way to free this without having anything to grab. Okay? Now there are ways to do that. Right? See how I'm just not in the best position? See how he's coming up on top of me? Okay? He
Yeah.
can turn that into back control again.
And he could probably choke you from there if he goes flat belly down.
Yeah, but he's definitely gonna be able to sit me up some and just take my back again.
Yeah.
Okay?
Feels like you pulled me up.
Yeah. So he's on the choke side. Here.
Yeah, I get
Okay. Now bridge, turn. See, I'm still holding his hand. And then in a good position. All right. Any questions?
So you keeping that arm the whole time?
That's certainly not going to hurt. Right. I'm just going to tuck it as I do, and then I'm going to block with that hand on his inside of his hip until I consolidate position.
And you're just switching to underhead.
Yes,
when
I'll
you
work
get
my
there.
way up to normal side control. They good? All right, get your partners.